What up? My name is Edward. I'm the creator of the Jack Files. This next one is about doctors no longer doing vaccinations. Some of you might say, what does it really matter? But think about it. Most people go to private doctors, even though some people do go to clinics. But most of the time, people go to private doctors, and they're not doing vaccinations anymore. And the reason is because insurance companies now only cover half. Insurance companies in the last couple of years have only been covering half the cost of vaccination shots. Please, there we go. Vaccination shots. The rising costs have caused doctors to cut back down. And vaccinations, believe it or not, are actually a part. It'd be like, from what one doctor says, a doctor in Maine said that vaccinations counted for 35% of his business. It's a lot of money to be losing. Now, the rising costs mainly done because of the economy and how fucking insurance companies are pricks. But losing the vaccinations, as I just said, as causing doctors to lose in profits and in patients. And that's actually something that's really bad, because doctors provide, like all over the country, provide to the economy. And if we cannot help support them, then they obviously cannot provide as much for the economy, which in case is causing the economy to go down to shit. Now, because insurance companies are fucking dicks, their basic vaccinations, the kind you and I need as children, cost 400 times more than exotic vaccinations like for influenza. Okay, how often does a person need an influenza shot? Very rarely. But we need shots for flu, the common cold, all the smallpox and some shit like that. I can't remember. We need those vaccinations as kids, and later on in life as adults. Now, because of the cost, I mean, let's be honest. If influenza shot costs, say, $14 to the insurance company, they're making a doctor pay $30, which isn't a really big deal. But if a flu shot costs $140 to the doctor, but the insurance company is only covering $45, then it's a big fucking deal, because the doctor is covering all of the costs for the medication. And since he has to turn around and charge you for that, I mean, you're going to be like, well, I don't want the shot now because, I'm having to pay $100 to see you, plus the medication that I came for, and I need to get a shot. But since I'm already going to run up to like $300, I'd rather skip paying you an extra $100 for a shot. And some people are like, well, and I'm like, well, because I need shots. According to the little book that they give you when you're a kid, I got another couple months before I have to go in and get my shots, and I'm wondering how much that's gonna fucking cost me. All right, now here's something that is very important. Some of you might be saying, oh, you know what, you're just talking about people, they can't get shots now. I said in the beginning, the basic vaccination shots that we need as children. Hear about this. Parents are not, now some parents nowadays are not even getting their children vaccinated because of the cost of the drug. And some of you are saying, okay, what the hell does that mean? That means there's been an increase in toddler death rate. That's right. There's been a staggering increase in children's death because of lack of vaccinations. Last year, it was 100,000 children died because, in 2007, 100,000 children died. Estimated 100,000 children died because of lack of vaccinations. In 2008, it was between 100,000 and 150. They're estimating another 100,000 for 2009. But that's wrong. Come on, seriously. Death rate for children is increasing because of the cost of these shots. Obviously, there's no reason why these shots can't cost less. If an influenza shot, which is something a person might only get once because they're going to an exotic country. How the hell is that, which isn't made all the time, cheaper than a basic shot, which is probably used almost every day by thousands of people? A cold shot, I mean, the cost for it, or flu shot, is staggering. Staggering. I mean, seriously, it is almost 400 times, actually it is 400 times the cost of a shot, a basic shot that we all need. And doctors can no longer do it because insurance companies are giving it to them like they do everybody else. They take your money, but they don't give you shit in return. Because of this, doctors are cutting back. And what is the effect? They're losing out on patients. What's the greater effect? There is an increase in the death of toddlers, children, babies. Because they're not getting the shots because their parents can't afford it. If you're not thinking about it, I mean, seriously, this is something that we need to think about. This is something that everybody needs to know about. Because if you don't know about it, how can things change? Because the whole idea of all the Jack Files is to give you a little bit of enlightenment about something you didn't know. And if you didn't know about this, well, hell, how are you going to help change it if you don't know? Guys, doctors cannot provide vaccinations, and because of it, children are dying. We need to speak up now because these companies are fucking us over. And medical companies are fucking up the next generation by not letting them live. The cost is too much for parents, more often than not struggling parents, to pay for. Guys, we need to seriously spread the word about this. Because next time it might be your kid that can't afford the shot that dies. About that. Guys, my name is Edward, and I am the creator of the Jack Files. Thank you for paying attention. Don't forget, it's all about freedom of speech. If you don't use it, somebody just might take it away. Peace.